At the family dinner, they gave me a special gift. Inside was a $100,000 loan for my sister's kids' private school. Dad said, "You have to pay this." When I refused, she splashed wine in my face, and Mom screamed, "Get out." 10 minutes later, a man appeared. Every year, my family does a big Thanksgiving dinner where we exchange one meaningful gift each. My parents host it at their estate and make this huge production with matching napkins and place cards like we're royalty. I'm the youngest of two and the only one who left home and built something without their money. My sister Vivian stayed close, married rich, divorced richer, and enrolled her 3 kids in the most expensive private school in the state. Tuition is $33,000 per kid per year, almost $100,000 annually, and somehow that became my problem last Thursday. I walked in carrying wine and a cashmere scarf for my mom. Dad hugged me and whispered, "We have something special planned for you tonight." I assumed it was sentimental, maybe an old watch or a photo album. Vivian was already seated with her kids wearing a dress that cost more than my mortgage payment. She barely looked up when I sat down. Dinner was normal for the first hour. Turkey was dry like always. Dad told the same fish story. Mom complimented Vivian's kids on their manners while ignoring the youngest kicking me under the table. Then came gift time. My parents handed me a wrapped box with a gold ribbon. "Open it," Mom said, eyes glistening like this was supposed to be emotional. I tore the paper and found a manila envelope inside. I pulled out legal documents. A loan agreement from a private lending company for $100,000, already filled out, my name on every signature line. "What is this?" Dad straightened his tie. "Vivian's kids need to stay in Whitfield Academy. She can't afford it since the divorce settlement ran out. We decided you're in the best financial position to help." I looked at Vivian. She was examining her nails like this bored her. "You want me to take out a $100,000 loan for her kids' school?" "It's an investment in family," Mom said. "Then pay for it yourself. You live in a $4 million house." Dad's face hardened. "We're retired. You're 31 with a tech salary and no kids. This makes sense." "For who?" I pushed the documents back. "I'm not signing this." Vivian finally looked at me. "You're so selfish. You moved away and built your little career while I stayed here raising 3 children alone. You got $2 million in the divorce. That money is gone." Vivian grabbed her wine glass and threw the entire contents in my face. Red wine soaked through my white shirt and dripped down my chin onto the tablecloth. Her kids gasped. I sat there with wine burning my eyes while my mother pointed at the door. "Get out. You disrespect your sister after everything she's been through? You are ungrateful and cruel." I wiped my face slowly. "I'm ungrateful? You just handed me a $100,000 debt as a Thanksgiving gift. Family sacrifices for each other," Mom screamed. I grabbed my coat, wine still dripping from my hair. Dad called after me. "If you leave now, don't bother coming back." I opened the front door and stepped onto the porch. That's when I saw him, a man in a dark suit at the bottom of the steps holding a briefcase. He looked at me, then at the wine stains, then smiled slightly. "Are you the family?" "Unfortunately." He walked past me inside. Something made me follow. He set his briefcase on the dining table right on top of the wine stain. "I'm from Whitfield Academy's financial office. Tuition hasn't been paid in 11 months. Vivian's face drained completely. 11 months? I repeated. My parents stared at Vivian. She stammered. I was going to handle it. The man pulled out statements. $363,000 in unpaid tuition. 47 notices sent, all ignored. Dad grabbed the papers. $363,000? You said it was 100. Vivian started crying. "I used the rest for other things." "What other things?" Mom whispered. The man answered for her. "Our records show payments going to a luxury car dealership, a cosmetic surgery center, and a resort in the Maldives." Dad looked at the loan documents he'd prepared for me. 100,000 wouldn't have covered a third of what Vivian actually owed. They'd been about to strap me with debt that solved nothing. I picked up the cashmere scarf I'd brought for Mom and draped it over my own shoulders. "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone." I walked out with wine drying on my face and never looked back.